Welcome to Law for the Human Services. I'm Cecilia, Lenagh, the subject coordinator. I also convene the subject across a number of campuses, and I teach it internally. If you're studying in Wagga, you'll have a different internal teacher, but I'll work closely with that person. I teach social work and human services part-time, and part-time I'm actually a practitioner. I still practice social work, and I still practice dispute resolution, which is my main field. My background is that I have degrees in law and social work and dispute resolution. So I do a lot of mediation in various fields, including in family law, and I have a background in tribunal work in tenancy law. Originally, I'm from Northern Ireland, as you can probably hear in my accent. I'm from Belfast originally, and that certainly shaped my early interest in civil rights and social justice, and in the importance of housing and housing availability and housing law. As a registered family dispute resolution practitioner, I provide family law mediation, and I do some mediation for the Community Justice Centre in New South Wales. So that covers a whole range of civil issues, neighbourhood disputes, debt, credit, tenancy, applications for APVOs, all of those things. And that actually covers a lot of the gamut of human services activity in which this subject is really relevant. So for you, whether you're a social work student or studying social welfare or studying a health subject or criminal justice, even some aspects of a business degree, such as human resources, this is a really relevant subject for you, and it will really help you to understand how law shapes the context of human services work, how it shapes what we do and constrains what we do, and it's really important to know both where we're constrained and where we have opportunities to use the legal system to benefit our clients. So I've taught this subject since 2013. In trying to describe it, I would say that essentially it's presented in three separate areas. The first learning area looks at the foundations, the history and foundations of common law. So right back to the Norman Conquest in Britain, in England in 1066, through the Middle Ages, the development of common law, right through to 1770 when the British forces invaded Australia, and the development of a new system of law in Australia, culminating in federation in the early 1900s. That has created the modern Australian legal system that we're part of today. So the first topic area covers the foundational aspects. The second topic area covers an area of law known as tort, to do with personal wrongdoing, and that covers areas such as negligence, the development of the concept of duty of care, the development of duties of confidentiality, for example. Those are areas that are assessed in the second assessment task. The first learning area has a multiple choice quiz at the end of it. The second learning area in tort law has an essay task. The third learning area will be a number of elective topics so that students can choose 4 out of a range of topics that are of particular interest or relevance for them, and that's assessed by a take-home exam. To do well in the subject, you really need to commit to doing quite a lot of reading and reading quite complex materials. But what I can do to assist you with that is I can provide in each learning module a list of the readings and advice on which readings to prioritize, so that you can choose the readings that are essential and most important, and then you can decide what else to read to deepen and enrich your understanding of the material. You do need an ability to write in clear grammatical English and to use all the conventions of academic writing. If you know that literacy might present some challenges for you, please don't hesitate to use the huge range of supports that are available in CSU. There's tutorial support, there's study skills support, and all of those things will assist you in your learning journey. And there are online resources which will assist you to streamline the learning experience. In regard to your learning experience, I do want to say that it's really important for you to participate, and that's part of what will really assist you to do well in the subject, is if you commence the subject with a commitment to participate in the forums, to participate in the online activities, to work collaboratively with other students as far as is possible in an online environment. And even though it is an online environment, it is really possible through those mechanisms to develop personal relationships and personal friendships and an understanding of the other students, and to give me an understanding of your background, some understanding of your brief history, and an understanding of any specific areas that it would assist me to know about, so that I can assist you in your learning journey. For example, if English isn't your first language, it would be a really important thing to bring that to my attention, so that I'm aware of whether you need extra support in that way, and I can pick that up right away rather than not picking it up until towards the end of the subject, which can be a critical issue for some students if they don't keep in touch with me. So the first learning activity that I would like to invite you to take part in now is to go to the subject forum and to look at the thread which will be called, I haven't created it yet, but I think it will be called Introduction to the Class or Introduction to the Subject. In that thread, there will be a number of questions for you to answer, and you'll be asked to create your first post in that thread, introducing yourself to me and to your fellow students. And having invited you to do that, I would like to close here by really welcoming you to the subject, and I look forward to the learning journey with you. Thanks very much.